A friend is a lot of things, but a critic isn't. Meaning, a friend is good because he is a shelter, a refuge in times of adversity, tragedy, misfortune, hardship, pain, suffering, sorrow, and all else essentially that's bad that we go through, experience, overcome, and manage in our lives. We do all that not always or not necessarily only on the basis of our strength, power, talent, understanding, composure, authenticity. Now, that is always there, but also because of the support from our friends. If there are friends, if there are no friends, if we have no friends, then obviously we are absolutely powerful, invincible, unflinching, and self reliant and self knowledgeable. That is another thing. But if we have friends, if there are friends, then also they help us in some way or another. If not all of them, but at least some of them reach out to us and provide us with their help, understanding, assistance, kindness, character, empathy all the time during moments or times of adversity, tragedy, torment, suffering, sorrow, sadness, and many other bad things in our lives. Because our friend is not just good, but is better. Because he is unconditional support and absolute power and unrivaled kindness, and that's always there. If the person is real, then only, otherwise not. Because we don't want summertime friends in our lives. We don't want basically pretentious and artificial friends and people in relationships in our lives that don't respect us, uh, conditionally honor us, that don't admire our qualities, and that don't reciprocate or return our energies, kindnesses, understandings, qualities back to us. We don't want that type of people. But if there are that type of people in our lives, then we should part ways with them immediately or as soon as we possibly can. So a friend is a lot of things at the same time. He's both good and bad, bitter and sweet, right and wrong. Obviously, because of our differentiated arguments, thoughts, perceptions, he teaches us about a lot of things. He provides us with wisdom, understanding, knowledge that we have not had before. But when it comes to a critic, the person that always criticizes ourselves, the person that always criticizes all of our actions, behaviors, attitudes, is neither good nor productive nor desirable in our lives under any circumstances and situations. We don't want people that are critics all the time, that are basically judges because of who they are, because of their knowledge. We don't want that type of people that are always critics, that are always critiquing everything about ourselves, that is good and bad, that don't see the good and the right about ourselves and within our actions, the authenticity they don't see, and even to see that they don't recognize those things. So obviously, our friend is shelter and refuge from adversity and suffering and sadness and tragedy.